we should prepare for an extraterrestrial space alien encounter now before it's too late. This is what scientists are warning. Now, just a few days ago, I uploaded a video concerning this Tic Tac UFO that was imaged, taken by the Nimitz carrier 2004 off the San Diego area in the Pacific Ocean when they were having drills. And a U.S. general said that this was a Russian craft. If that was so, he said we should be very pensive about what's going on because this is very, very super hypersonic vehicles. So, and they were playing cat and mouse with the U.S. pilots, remember. So Russia, of course, didn't come out. I didn't see anything from Russia saying, yes, it's ours, or no, it's not ours. Just silence. But for a U.S. general to come out and say that, we should be wary. So they said, now the scientists are saying we should be prepared for extraterrestrial contact. Team at University of St. Andrews says Earth needs to work on communicating with extraterrestrials as first contact could happen any day. Aliens could get in touch tomorrow and we must know what to say to them, scientists have warned, as they launched a new series, a research hub to prepare humanity for first contact. The University of St. Andrews just joined forces with UK SETI, Search for Extraterrestrial Intelligence, research network to establish protocols and procedures if aliens are found. The team warned that although there are measures in place for dealing with threats posed by asteroid impacts, there is no agreed response if a radio signal were picked up from another intelligent life form. The SETI Post-Detection Hub will bring together experts from around the world to decide how to decipher methods, enact space law, and anticipate societal impacts. Dr. John Elliott, honorary research fellow at the School of Computer Science at St. Andrews, and according to the Hub, said, will we ever get a message from ET? We don't know. We also don't know when this is going to happen. But we do know we cannot afford to be ill-prepared, scientifically, socially, politically rudderless, and for an event that could turn into reality as early as tomorrow and which we cannot afford to mismanage. We need to coordinate our expert knowledge not only for assessing the evidence but also for considering the human social response as our understanding progresses and what we know and what we don't know is communicated, and the time to do this is now, he said. The truth is out there. The potential for problems in communicating with alien life was explored in the fourth installment of Star Trek film franchise The Voyage Home. It depicts an alien probe sending out a message that inadvertently plays havoc with human technology, and the crisis only resolved when Captain Kirk and his crew realize it's trying to communicate with the planet's whales. Many scientists now think that intelligent life elsewhere in the universe is a real possibility, and NASA recently launched an 8-month inquiry to investigate hundreds of unexplained UFO sightings. The investigation into unidentified aerial phenomena is led by Dr. Thomas Zurbuchen of NASA's Science Mission Directorate and is due to report back next summer. Last year, the Pentagon's Unidentified Aerial Phenomena Task Force released a report into 144 UFO incidents between 2004 and 2021, many of which were spotted by military pilots. Although investigators concluded that there was no evidence the objects had come from outer space or a foreign adversary, they said that most could not be explained. Protocols need updating. Currently, the only existing agreed contact protocols for encountering extraterrestrial alien life were drawn up by SETI community itself in 1989 and have not been revised since 2010, but they focus entirely on scientific conduct. The Royal Society had a scientific discussion meeting on the detection of extraterrestrial life and the consequences for science and society in 2010, but there has been no global agreement on how to handle this. Dr. Elliot admitted that deciphering an alien language would be tricky without some kind of extraterrestrial Rosetta Stone. Nevertheless, much can be gleaned without this. Language for intelligent species has a structured system that is multi-layered and has internal structure, he said. By identifying any patterns within the signal and calculating how these patterns interact, we will then be able to know if it passes this initial surface structure test for displaying evidence of being language-like. If so, we will then be able to move on to identify internal structure displayed by all known intelligent species. And once this is done, we can then move on to deeper levels of syntax to ultimately where it means semantics. William Borucki, former NASA space scientist, said, "When I look at how Hollywood portrays contact, one of the things that I think is unreal is that people that can readily communicate and have similar ambitions, similar responses. But when I think about intelligent life and the variety of it on Earth, we've got dogs, we've got apes, we've got octopi that have their intelligence in their arms, not in their head. We can't talk to most of the creatures on Earth in any intelligent way. How are we going to talk to intelligent civilizations from space? I'm not sure we'll ever understand," he said. This is by Sarah Napton, The Telegraph UK, and it's on Bended Reality. Please leave your comments. Thank you for your support. Kindly support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.